Hello again, readers! It's me, Raimskie, and welcome to another book review for 2022. And in this video, I will be hopefully once again briefly be talking about My Name is Magic by Xan Van Rooyen. And unfortunately, my e-reader cannot, for the love of me, depict or rather show the awesome book cover for this book, unfortunately, which is annoying me a whole lot. So I'm glad I have an e-reader now because I can now review digital arcs of books, but this is just annoying me. This e-reader is annoying the heck out of me. Before we get to the nitty-gritty of this book, or again, this is going to be a little bit quick, let me just tell you guys some content warnings. Before you plan on buying this book, which actually comes out on September 27, 2022. If I'm not mistaken, it's going to be September 27. If not, I'll have to check out the Goodreads app or Tiny Ghost Press's Instagram account for those details. But this comes out in September, so watch out for it. Now, for the content / trigger warnings. So this book has a lot of gore and blood in it. It has depictions of bullying. It has self-harm. It has graphic descriptions of murders, of deaths. And last but not least, it has misgendering. So before you guys think of reading this book, just keep those in mind, okay? If these things trigger you, don't read it. Do some self-care and don't read it. So the premise of this book is that our main character, Taika Turunen, who is, by the way, a non-binary person, goes to this magical school, or school for people who have magic abilities in Finland. Unfortunately, even though Taika's namesake literally means magic in Finnish. Yes, I said Finnish with 2 N's, okay? Not Finnish as in done. They don't have any magical abilities. So it actually pains them to attend that school for people who have magical abilities. So them having no magical abilities themselves, they are actually constantly bullied by their peers, by their classmates, every single day in every single class. And there is this group of people or students who are actually always targeting Taika, who whenever sees them actually tries to bully them, or rather bullies them one way or another by saying Taika the talentless, Taika the useless, Taika the know-it-all but no magic at all. Those kind of things. So to add to that pain of theirs, to add to that pain of Taika, their ex-BFF, is it actually ex-BFF? / crushy, is now actually ignoring them. Just because of an incident that happened when they were hanging out together. And now I'm not going to tell you about that incident, because if you want to know about that incident, then y'all better pre-order this book right now, because However, when students started to mysteriously disappear from the school, Taika knows that something is actually amiss. And when Natalie, their ex-BFF / major crushy, disappeared as well, they took it upon themselves to start investigating what is happening, because the adults in their school, the authorities in their school, the teachers, and even the older students are denying the fact that they have mysteriously disappeared, and they are covering it up with some viral disease. I have to be completely honest with you guys when I say that the first 10 or so chapters of this book actually dragged me on. And it is most likely because I am not familiar with Finnish folklore/mythology. So whenever a new creature is being introduced to the reader, or rather to me, I have to go to Google Images just to get a clear depiction of that creature, because again, I was not familiar with those Finnish creatures, with the Finnish mythology. And some of the terms here are actually unfamiliar with me, because again, I don't know anything about Finnish mythology or folklore. So I have to constantly be on Google whilst reading the book itself. However, once I got into the ins and outs of the magical system and the universe in this book, I've had a lot of fun. Plus, the air of mystery of who the culprit is behind, of who is behind the kidnappings of those students. I've had one of the most fun reads of my life. And not to mention, those battle scenes, those action scenes, they are absolutely chef's kiss. Because when I was reading those scenes, I was just swiping through and through and through, and I was like having fun, so much fun. So if you fellow readers would like to read about a magical school who actually welcomes everyone, who embraces everyone, no matter what their identities are, no matter what their background is, then this book is for you. Trust me. Plus, did I mention that the author, Xan Van Rooyen, is a genderqueer, non-binary person? And they're not transphobic. So, if those things interest you, then y'all better pre-order this book right here, right now. So with all of that said, I will be giving this book 8 out of 10 stars. Just because it's fun to read, it has a magical school that doesn't discriminate against its students, no matter what their identities and background are. And it introduces Finnish folklore/mythology to its readers, which is quite refreshing to read. So y'all better pre-order this book from your local indie bookstore and not from Barnes & Nobles. So I hope you guys enjoyed this hopefully quick book review of My Name is Magic by Xan Van Rooyen, which comes out in September 2022. I just have to check out the date when it's actually coming out. And if you guys did like watching this video, please do give me a thumbs up. Or if you did not, please be completely honest with it and give me a thumbs down. And put your thoughts in the comments section. Please, I need it. So again, this is Raimskie asking you fellow readers, begging you to please hunt, discover, and read those queer books. Queer